Pokémon Scarlet and Violet have been in the newslight recently for some very underwhelming performance issues, and a lot of bugs have been popping up left and right every single day with the game. This gap is so drastic that it's causing people to complain, and it's also causing people to seek help from Nintendo, and Nintendo has responded. On Reddit, a user called Hot Dog Daddy has said, "I got a refund from the eShop last night of Violet after feeling the game is not in a state that I find acceptable for a AAA release. The rep actually told me that given the situation regarding the state of Pokémon Scarlet and Violet, she would elevate my case and ensure the refund was approved. It was approved an hour later. Seriously, do this while you can. If you find the game unplayable, even chat in. The fact that the rep knew the issues I was talking about means it's getting attention. This is one of the few things that Nintendo and Game Freak will be forced to notice. I guarantee you that seeing a slew of refunds in their most profitable quarter is going to catch some eyes. Obviously, if you're willing to look past the issues and enjoy the game, that's great, but I don't expect a patch before January, so my $60 is going to go towards some more deserving devs in the meantime." Here's their NA contact page, and it links a link to Nintendo of America's website. A lot of people in these Reddit comments have also been confirming that Nintendo does do more refund situations like this if the game isn't up to expectations. Usually Nintendo is very stingy about how they preserve and do refunds. They rarely do refunds at all, especially if you buy their game digitally, and I've never seen a physical release get refunded unless you have to go to like a GameStop or something like that. I've never seen Nintendo hand out refunds really like this before, and it takes a very special occurrence for certain games that we all know have underperformed for Nintendo to start stepping in and taking action. Look, I'm very disappointed with how this game released, alright? I've been playing Pokemon Violet for a minute now, and I've been, enjoying the gameplay, but I haven't been enjoying the performance factor. And I think that's very sad that a great game like this shipped, and it was thought to be acceptable coming through the assembly line where all these developers are playtesting and assuring that the performance would be right, and it popped out like this. Many Nintendo games don't even survive through the whole bug fixing factor. They have to wait in order to get those bugs fixed, and that the game is running at a stable pace in order to even see the day of light of release. So the fact that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was able to get this way in the very first place into our hands is very disappointing. I'm not going to say that this is a bad game. I really love this game, and I think that it brings a lot of new things to Pokemon that we haven't seen in the past, but it's undeniable that everyone is very upset with how this game launched. Some people are having fun, some people aren't. Some people expected to see Game Freak do really well with this release since Legends Arceus was such a beautiful title that launched earlier on this year, and it just seems like they dropped the ball on it. I'm very upset with the actual high-rated reviewers like IGN and Gamescape and everything like that. If you go on Metacritic, you see that there is a vast difference in the scores. There's a 75 score rating for the actual reviewers, and then there's a 3.4 user score, which indicates that there is a big gap in what people think is acceptable when it comes to actual big storm reviewers and to just the regular person like you and me who pick up and play games every day. Performance like this is unacceptable, and I'm glad that Nintendo is offering refunds to those who think that this game needs more help. We shouldn't have to wait on patches. We should be able to play a game fluently from the beginning of its launch, and I genuinely believe in that. And I hope that Game Freak is working on a solution to make this game run better and play better for its fans, since there is a lot of time and dedication and a lot of potential for this beautiful new game. I really do enjoy Pokemon. I'm not here to bash it, but I'm also here to be real with everybody and be real with Game Freak specifically to say that releasing games like this is unacceptable. If it's not ready to ship, then please just don't ship it. But I want to know what you all think about this down in the comments below. Are you going to be getting a refund for your Pokemon game, or are you going to stick it out and wait for Game Freak to drop a patch? And do you think it's acceptable for Game Freak to be dropping very buggy performance load games like this? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. But without further ado, if you like this video and you want to see more, hit that like and that subscribe button. It helps me drive up that algorithm, and it keeps this channel moving so I can upload more content for you guys. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and peace out.